What's up YouTube, it's your boy Miazon here. Today I'll be playing Braum support Dragon Lane. This gameplay is actually dedicated to all these Braum main players. All the people that actually main Braum as a tank support should actually click and watch this video to the end. So you're gonna have an in-depth view on how to play Braum and how to push and not to push and how to use his skill correctly in Wild Rift. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, the Samira and Yumi, like, they're really strong early game, and they're really trying to like take out my ADC. So I'm really trying to use my third skill. That's the first skill like I really recommend. When you're playing Braum, always go for the third skill because that's really helpful for your ADC, and you're gonna like get more kills with it. Your ADC is gonna really benefit from it because it actually shields him and then like shields the damage from the enemy ADC. So that way, even if the enemy like has a Yumi as a support or a Soraka, you can actually try and like guard your ADC. As you can see, I'm trying as much as I can to always be the one in the front because my ADC is really squishy. It's a Kai'Sa. She's really strong, but she can be squishy. She needs to get fed, so that way she can really output her potential. So I'm really trying as much as I can to really shield her. And as you can see, Yumi has Yumi's poke Airy can actually like steal some health from me. So I'm really trying to stay away from Yumi's range while still trying to guard my ADC. And then I got for my second skill, which is it's more like an attach skill, like the same as the one that Yumi has. That makes you attach to a champion, but this doesn't make you attach, it just brings you close to the champion that you're supporting. So that's why you're trying to like shield. See, I used it again. You're trying to shield your ADC from the enemy champion. So as you can see here, we're really trying to win the lane as much as possible. We're really aggressive. We're really trying to keep pushing them. We are pushing them as hard as we can. And as we see here, Yumi actually based, so we're really trying to play a pick for Samira. But she's really strong. If she's like on a one-on-one with my ADC dies here. So that's why I don't want to base. I still want to let him base first, and then later we can actually gank the lane. I see there's a Warwick near us, so we have to retreat now because the Warwick is really strong. Especially when he hits you, he actually like stuns you on the way. So you have to like always stay away from Warwick's radar. As you can see here, I'm still trying to like defend. I see the Warwick, so I tried to actually stun the Warwick and make him run for his life, and then I had to use my shield, and here we had to like make sure that Samira doesn't damage her, but she still damaged her, so I had to like go back so that I won't feed her. So that way I'll like regroup and wait for my Kai'Sa to come back, and then we can like push the lane together. Yumi and Samira is really like actually a really broken combo. Like, if you're not careful with them, they're gonna like out you like in a matter of minutes. And especially if you're not playing a tank. For example, here I was supposed to be dead, but because I have the shield and Braum is really tanky, he can take a lot of damage. And so I had to like actually use the shield to my advantage, and then I had to use my ult here, but I missed them. I wanted to like, you know, and you can actually use Braum's ult to actually clear the minion wave. It's really good to clear the minion waves. So like I had to base here, and then I had to like wait for another opportunity to see what's happening on my lane. And then I saw the enemy champion, and that was Samira. I was like, okay, I thought like the jungler team, the jungler enemy was trying to like get close to us because he tried that before the Warwick. So here I saw an opportunity for a kill, so I thought like I wanted to like just push it in. I was like, yo, we can just get this guy. So I had to like try and set up a good gank. So I had to like make sure that we go all in on him, and then I had to use my shields here so that the Kai'Sa keeps attacking her from the back. And then we had to like chunk the turret a little bit, and then I had to come back to Kai'Sa and make sure that she doesn't get any damage. As you can see, I'm still using the second skill a lot, like with Braum, because that's really useful. Because even if you're under turret and you have your ADC behind you, he's not in range, you can use that to go back to your ADC and actually be close to your ADC. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm still trying to get the pick for Samira, because Samira, as long as we kill her, she killed us. I think she killed my Kai'Sa before, so I really want to just kill her. Let's kill her, and then like that way my Kai'Sa can like get more damage and can actually like scale up a little bit easy. The lane is actually pretty cool. Like, everything seems normal. So we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen with our jungler. If our jungler decides to gank here, it's gonna be a really good gank. So I had to like use my ultimate on Samira. And then our jungler came late, so we had to like lose that opportunity. I saw him from the map. I thought he was gonna like really engage here. But funny enough, he's like really slow. I don't know why. So we just had to take the turret here. Make sure we chunk that turret down, because if they lose the turret now on early game, it's gonna be really good for us, because it's gonna give us like way more pushing power. We're gonna like push the minions really easy. They ult me here, so I had to use my shields. I had to cover both of the ults, and I had to make sure that I don't die here. I really tried to survive, but I still died to Samira. You know, like Samira was really crazy. The good thing is my Kai'Sa just went from he was trying to do dragon. I don't know why he was trying to do dragon while I was in a 2v1 fight, and it was actually like really close to me. He was supposed to help me. I don't know why he decided that. I was like, it's okay. But these are some of the mistakes that most ADC do, especially when you have a tank support. You have to be always engaging if your tank support is covering you. That way, if it's really important, like you can get a kill off of it, not only to leave a support to die and there is no gain on it. So here we tried to get them, but they were like really. The Samira is really clever, and she knows how to play. She knows how to play around. So she really tried to like you know, kite us in a way. She's really trying to go back and all that. So I had to like use my shield again. I'm still waiting for the chance that I actually use my ultimate on them. So that way, yeah, I tried it here, but they already juked here. So I had to go back to my Kai'Sa, and then I had to shield her. Then I had to shield her again, and then I had to shield her again. I had to shield all the Samira damage, and she was one. And now my Kai'Sa can go for the kill. That was good. You see how Braum is really strong. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's really a strong champion. He's really a strong champion. So now we have to heal up. We have to take the honey fruit and make sure that we heal up good. That way we can actually like put ourselves in a good strong position for us to help either mid or to gank the dragon with our jungler. So that's what I'm trying to go and see here. Yeah, I'm gonna see like if the dragon is not taken. Okay, so the dragon is free dragon. I'm gonna try and take it here with my jungler. We're gonna make sure we try and do it as fast as we can, because that way we're gonna get an advantage. And then we see an enemy champion on us. I think he's gonna steal it here. I'm not very sure if he can get. He stole it. So now we have to try and like kill the enemy champion, because he stole the dragon from us. So this is what we're trying to do here. And then I had to like go for the honey fruit here. We had to go for the Samira, because the Samira really never died since the match started. We really tried to alter her here, and she ran away because of, you know, when you're playing, when you have a support Yuumi actually like can abuse the shield that she has. She can actually abuse the shield that she has. She can be attach and attach. That way she will give Samira more movement speed without needing any movement from anywhere. She can just use that over and over again. She'll keep like misusing that. And the more she does that, like, seems more easy. Like, she will just keep upgrading her second skill, I think. So that way she keeps like the ADC keeps having more movement, and especially Samira is really like fast, and especially with her ult. So like, if she can be like really like buffed on movement, like it's really broken. That's why we always say like Samira and like Yuumi is always broken. You just have to know like how to play against them. So here I was trying to like get out of their range, and my Kai'Sa missed. So I had to try and always stay in front of my Kai'Sa, because that way she doesn't take any damage. I tank it for her. That way, like, that's my role. Like, if I do that, I had to I had to hit my ultimate here, and then I had to go back to make sure that she doesn't get any damage from the Samira. That way we keep poking her and chunking her health down. That way we can have the upper end of the fight. As you see here, the Yuumi is still trying. So I still had to go back to my ADC, and I kept using my first skill, and I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't do anything. I keep using my third skill and base all that damage off. That way I keep like playing in circles, and they're not getting anything, but we're the one gaining. So I had to like tank it here. I had to try and like still at least like get the health before Warwick comes, because Warwick was really near us, and I didn't want to get ganked by Warwick. So I had to like make sure that, okay, now my enemy, my jungler Wukong is here. So now I have to like try and get close to the killing part. So that way I can tank all the damage for them, And this is really a good gank. We can actually out the Samira here or the Yumi, like both of them. We can actually out them, all of them. So now I'm really trying to like make sure that they die, and they died. I really tried to make sure that I entered the turret and I really tanked everything. I don't care. Like this time, I don't care. I had to like try and kick the Warwick out. That way he doesn't. As long as Warwick isn't like really close enough to you, he can do anything. Warwick lacks range. So if you know that Warwick lacks range, as long as you see him from a far distance, just give him that range. If you don't give him that range, most of the times he's gonna kill you. He's really strong, and especially with his passive, especially with like every time like a person is low, he gets like extra movement for a certain period of time till you base, I think, or till you die, or till you heal. So like you just have to be careful with them. Like most of the time, you just have to be careful with them. So I have to base here because I see like they might turn the tide back. So I don't really trust my teammates that much, because like sometimes your teammates may be really super aggressive, but like they can be noobs too. So you have to like really play and have mind, like just play and have strategies in your mind, like what if this happens, what if this happens. So here I tried to use my art, they already flashed, so I was like, okay, at least we got their flash. So we really tried like with our Lux here, we tried to get the Samira and Yumi. I was like, okay, we can get them here as long as they're really near our damage area. So I had to tell the Lux that you can just retreat, we can just retreat here and like just go back, because the more you keep pushing them, they might have an upper advantage on us. So you see here I had to tank all the damage again, and then the Warwick was here. The Warwick is really strong, I'm not gonna lie. So here I had to make sure that most of my teammates like are just waiting for, yes, I was waiting for my Wukong. So my Wukong came, I had to tank it again to make sure that we don't die, because if we die it's really bad. So we have to make sure that we don't die. So we still did the same thing. There was a Harold here, we still tried, and mostly we won the fight because I was clever as a support. I didn't push directly because I'm tanky. Even if I push directly, without the amount of number of people that takes to actually kill those enemy, we're going to actually feed. And that's what most supports don't really take into account when they're playing Wild Rift. You have to be really observative, especially when you're in high elo scenarios, like especially when you're from like platinum, like diamond, like those kind of areas. You have to really be careful when you're playing as a support, because always, most of the time, supports are really easy to kill. So that's why any ADCs, even like assassins, they always go for the ADCs, for the supports, because it's always considered as a free kill. So you have to be really careful with that. So I'm really trying to feed my enemy, my friendly Kane here, my teammate Kane. I'm trying to feed him as much as I can, so that way he can actually carry us, because he's really like him and Kai'Sa are the most damaged players in our team. The Lux is really good, but she has to like play along. She has to like really scale up to what she can actually like provide for the team. But for the timing, Kai'Sa and Kane are really like the damage carriers in this team. So we have to really try and support them as much as we can. That way we get more benefit, we get more assists, we get more benefits, we get more gold per minute, we get everything as long as we're supporting good. So as you can see here, my Kane is really in front, so I had to jump in and use my my ability, and then I had to like ultimate as my ultimate, and then I had to like, you know, make sure that we're all good. So my Kane actually helped me tank that poke from Yumi. That way we can like still like be aggressive and all. So we still went again, charged in, we're going for the Yumi, because the Yumi is like really like always in the back, you know. So we're really trying to like execute the Yumi, because I don't think she actually died since the game started. So I really want her to die. I really want to kill the Yumi, like really badly kill the Yumi. As you can see here, the enemy teams are actually like scattered all over the map. So I'm really trying to like find a pick here. If they can push my Kane here, it will be a really good pick, because we can like, I can ult him and he can like ult him too. We lose the turret here because we took some time to come back, so we had to like make sure we kill this guy. We had to make sure that we at least get some kills off of that. So the Yumi is dead, so at least she died. So now we just need to like take this turret down and then go for the inhibits. That way we can like really like play safe with it, because that's the only way. As you can see, like, I'm really taking two shots as if they're cakes. They're really nothing to me. They do nothing, because I really didn't die a lot and I'm really like doing most of the objectives. That's why. But if I wasn't like really like paying close attention to the game, to the objectives at the time being, I would have really sold out this whole match. Like, a support can really like make the game really unfair. He can really feed, and then like the whole game is broken, or he can really make the game. So here I was really trying to make the game. As you can see, I still tried to survive, and I had to heal up here, and then we had to re-strategize. So my team was still thinking of going all in, so we had to still push the minion waves. Still had to push it. So we are really looking for picks here, but we didn't get anything. I had to tank this again, because tanking is really the key for playing Braum. As long as you have your shield, you have to use the ginormous shield. I see an engagement here for Arcane, so I had to go, you know, push with him, and then I had to like use, you know, my second skill, go back to the lowest friendly champion, and then we had to like make sure that we kill the guy too. So now we're only left with Samira, I think. Okay, we have the Warwick here. We're gonna kill the Warwick here because this is really easy. Warwick wasn't fed, so it's really like really easy. Like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. So we only have the Samira left here, but Samira is really strong under turrets because she can use her ultimate. So we have to be playing really safe, because if we don't do that, then we're gonna like, she's gonna like get a quadra or like, you know, or penta. Like, she can do that. As you see now, Kane died, so I really had to tank the damage again, and I was like, why not? Like, why not end this game? Like, we can really end it. It's just one tap. So I just had to go and end it, you know. I can't die from the Samira ult anyhow. I'm really tanky. And that's it. So be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, and make sure that I go viral, you know.